They'd brag to other parents about how I'd never been weakened by comfort, how I could sleep anywhere, endure anything. They'd make me demonstrate by lying on gravel or sitting on concrete for hours. "Look how tough she is," they'd say, while I bit through my lip to keep from screaming. But after years of torture, I started figuring out how to sneak a little comfort in wherever I could find it. I'd stuff toilet paper in my clothes for padding, hide folded towels under my wooden plank at night, and run my hands under warm water in public bathrooms just to remember what it felt like. I got a job at a department store and spent my breaks lying on the display beds, sometimes falling asleep for 10 minutes of paradise. But my real rebellion was Oliver. He was this soft boy who wore cashmere sweaters and gave the best hugs. Being held by him was like discovering water after dying of thirst. We'd meet in secret, and I'd just lie on his couch with my head in his lap while he played with my hair. For the first time in years, my body unclenched. I started staying later and later, desperate for every second of softness I could steal. My parents found out when they followed me to Oliver's house and saw me through the window, curled up on his couch like a cat. They dragged me home and decided I needed comfort aversion therapy. They filled my room with the softest things they could find: plush carpets, velvet sheets, down pillows. Then they cranked the heat to 105 degrees and locked me in. "Stay as comfortable as you want," Mom said. Within hours, the soft surfaces became torture in the suffocating heat. I couldn't breathe, couldn't escape the cloying softness that stuck to my sweating skin. After 3 days, I was begging for my wooden plank back, but they weren't done. They enrolled me in a wilderness reform program that was just legal child abuse in the woods. For 3 months, I slept on rocks, wore clothes made of bark, and bathed in frozen streams while counselors who shared my parents' philosophy broke us down to nothing. But during the reform program, I developed a severe kidney infection from chronic cold exposure. The wilderness program had to evacuate me to a real hospital where doctors found years of untreated damage: malnutrition, chronic pain, stress fractures from sleeping on boards. When they asked how this happened, I told them everything. Child services placed me with my aunt who bought me the softest bed she could find, but it feels so strange that I still sleep on the floor half the time.